Hi, I'm Ali Avrak, your SGA president.
And I'm Ioana Kopulis, your SGA vice president. And this week are the SGA officer elections.
So make sure you check your email tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. and cast your vote for the candidates that are running, and voting is from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Here are the candidates' election speeches.
Hi Sharks, my name's Gabby Ammon. I'm in 10th grade and I'm running to be your next student body treasurer for the 2022-2023 school year. Over the past 2 years, I've been freshman and sophomore class president, and I've learned so much, and I'm just eager to bring all those amazing ideas and more for the upcoming school year. Additionally, I had the opportunity to see the behind the scenes of what hard work it takes to put into student government to make everything run so smoothly. I've seen firsthand the work it takes to be SGA treasurer, and I know I have what it takes. Throughout the year serving as class president, I led by example, encouraged everyone to get involved, and made sure everyone felt comfortable. As student body treasurer, I plan to continue with the work we have done so far, as well as raise more money for the school through fun activities such as restaurant nights and candygrams, and I promise I will devote as much time into the position as I can. I'm a really organized and responsible person, which will successfully allow me to count and store the funds that allow our SGA to put on the amazing events we do. Vote Gabby Ammon for student body treasurer, and let's make another unforgettable year. I'm the only vote that makes sense, so please cast your vote for Gabby Ammon.
Hi, I am Brooke Taylor, and I'm running to be your student body treasurer for the school year 2022 to 2023. I believe you should vote for me because I am dedicated, honest, and hardworking. I also have experience in leadership since I have been involved in leadership since elementary school, and I have been involved with Spanish River leadership for 1 year, as well as I am in the Law Academy, and I'm an Academy Ambassador, which is a leadership role. Furthermore, I have talked with our county council members, district director, and district representative to further my knowledge of what it takes to be a great leader. I'm also a very open-minded person, which will allow you to tell me your concerns and ideas so I can try and make them happen. Thank you for listening, and make sure you vote Brooke Taylor for your 2022 to 2023 student body treasurer. Now to corresponding secretary candidates.
Good morning, Sharks. My name is Ava Balsam, and I want to be your next corresponding secretary. For those of you who are unfamiliar with me, I'm currently a sophomore here at Spanish River. I love to participate in clubs and extracurriculars in this school. I am both on the swim team and water polo team and have been swimming competitively for almost 10 years. The role corresponding secretary fulfills is to run the school's Instagram, hail the river, and interact with all of you to make sure your events are advertised on a large scale in a timely manner. An important factor needed to successfully execute this position is to be on top of things. I will make sure that I post anything that needs to be advertised, from club meetings and sports tryouts and events, as soon as it reaches me. And to prove this, let me show some things that I have accomplished at Spanish River to prove that I get things done. Remember the dog at lunch? It was me who organized that. And yesterday, did you get your crumble cookie during lunch? It was me who organized that too. I'm really not trying to flex too much, but it's important for y'all to know that I'm attentive, qualified, and will do anything in my power for you all to help you all succeed, just as my events did. Thank you so much for your time, and remember to vote Ava Balsam for corresponding secretary.
Hey Spanish River, I'm Sam Budner, and I'm running to be your corresponding secretary for the 2022-2023 school year. Currently, I hold the position of the junior class secretary, so I'm experienced with leadership skills and planning fun events such as the senior prom. Not to mention, I also help run and manage the Spanish River 2023 Instagram. I obsess over my social media feeds and know the importance of getting the info you need, accurate and fast. I want to bring this obsession to you as corresponding secretary and use my advertising skills to get you the first word on upcoming games, Spirit Week, and all the events that you care about. So don't forget to vote Sam Budner for corresponding secretary. Thank you.
Hi River, my name is Mai Dykema, and I'm running to be your 2022 to 2023 SGA corresponding secretary. Although most of us are on our phones right now, I would love to have a few seconds of your time to share why voting for me as your next corresponding secretary is the perfect choice. I've been in leadership for the past 2 years, and through these years, I've been taught what it takes to be a devoted leader for our school. As corresponding secretary next year, I will make sure to properly manage our school's social media pages and try my best to encourage and engage our student body. So don't forget this Friday to vote Mai Dykema as your next corresponding secretary. Thank you.
Hi Sharks, my name is Jenna Weinberg, and I'm running to be your corresponding secretary. If you don't already know, being corresponding secretary means that I get to run the school's Instagram account. If you're not already following it, you should follow it at Hail the River. Anyways, Hail the River informs us Sharks on things such as Spirit Weeks, school events, and sports games. I would make sure that everyone is up to date on everything that goes on here at River. I am super creative and a kind-hearted person, and I always go all out on the Spirit Week days. If I were your corresponding secretary, I would make sure that our school has the most school spirit possible. So don't forget, vote Jenna if you want to have a spirit-filled year next year. The S in Shark will stand for spirit if you vote for me, Jenna Weinberg, for your corresponding secretary. Thank you and go Sharks.
Hey guys, my name is Chico, and freshman year I walked into River not knowing a single person here. And the funny thing is, many of you guys still probably don't know me. So like I said, my name is Chico. On the other hand, thank goodness for those of you guys who do know me and can vouch for my meticulousness and dedication to getting things done as I'm running to be your student government recording secretary. One amazing aspect of finding myself outside of my comfort zone here at River was joining student government. You immediately rip the no friends band-aid off and find yourself immersed in a group of students dedicated to acts of kindness, planning school events, and applying creative ideas to the entire school, and especially being a witness to the amount of talented people here in student government who aid to help our school make a better place. Having learned so much of my time here and in student government, your vote for me as recording secretary is greatly appreciated, as I look forward to putting the determination, engagement, and involvement gained in the past 2 years into a bigger role of responsibility. Thank you.
Good morning, Spanish River. My name is Lyle Evans, and I'm running to be your next recording secretary for the 2022 to 2023 school year. I'm your right choice for this job because I care about our school and you, the students at Spanish River. As many of you might know, I am currently the vice president of the class of 2024, and I have been involved with student government every year since middle school. My experience will help me to fulfill this role on the executive board and represent the entire student body. I am the best candidate for this position because I am a good listener, detail-oriented, and I have excellent organizational skills, and I deeply care about Spanish River. I promise to work hard and make things better for everyone and make sure everyone's voices is heard and represented. This position of recording secretary is important because of the keeping of clear and concise records will allow us to implement all our most important ideas and goals. Don't forget to check your emails on Friday and vote Lyle Evans for recording secretary to make next year the best year possible. Thank you.
Hey River, I'm Alexa Cook and I'm running for your 2022 to 2023 SGA Vice President. Now you may be wondering why I'm the best candidate for this position, and I'm here to tell you why. I've been in leadership for the past 2 years, and in those 2 years I've learned more about what it takes to be a leader than I ever could have imagined. I've learned how to work well with others, how to work hard, and most importantly, how to make sure everyone is represented and feels included when making decisions. This past school year, I served as class treasurer, so I already know what it is like to hold a leadership role, and I'm ready to take on an even higher role. As vice president next year, I feel as though I will be able to use what I've learned in leadership and make the next year at River one of the best ones yet. With hard work, dedication, and school spirit, I will aim to make the next school year amazing and ensure that every student is represented and feels welcomed. Overall, with my previous experience in leadership and involvement in school, I think that I have what it takes to be the best vice president next year. So remember this Friday to vote Alexa Cook for SGA Vice President.
All y'all talking about Ethan Schwartz ain't a scholar, Ethan Schwartz ain't a leader, Ethan Schwartz a fake. Stop! Y'all don't know that man. Y'all know that guy pole vaulter, jumping on a stick and teaching others. Homie been in leadership since I don't know when. People gotta start voting for him. He been a committee head in leadership all this year. If I catch one more fella saying Ethan Schwartz isn't the best vice presidential candidate, I'm giving them a stern talking to. Ethan Schwartz isn't playing no more. You know that fella gonna be the best vice president. These fellas love Ethan, occasionally the mascot, vice president election. You know he the best choice. Teachers and voters, vote Ethan Schwartz. He's put in so much work to be the biggest Sharks promoter. I do it all for River, made a banger, but I ain't a singer. If you was gonna vote for someone else, you might wanna reconsider. Ethan Schwartz, vice president.
Hi, my name is Ivy Talbert, and I'm currently a junior, and I'm running for the leadership position of Vice President for the 2022-2023 school year. I've been in leadership for all 3 years here at Spanish River. I've had a leadership role in each of those years. First, I was the secretary of my freshman class. In my sophomore and junior year, I've been the secretary of 2 successful leadership committees. I'm now ready to take on the vice president position because I know what it takes. I would love to be in this position because I'm dedicated to not only making my senior year the most memorable and best year yet, but yours as well. No need to think about it. Vote Ivy Talbert for vice president and don't be a dum-dum.
Jiminy Cricket once said, oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio once said, if your heart isn't your dream, no request is too extreme. And I can confidently say, My heart is in this dream. I'm Noah Wyman, and I'm running for Student Government Vice President. For those of you who don't know me, let me tell you a little about myself. I'm a varsity volleyball player here at Spanish River. I'm a member of National Honor Society, and I have been in student government for 3 years. 2 of these years, I've held important positions such as committee secretary and committee head, which makes me the most experienced and qualified candidate for this position. Because of my time in student government, I know what works, what doesn't, and what could be improved. One of these things are student involvement. If elected as vice president, it will be my mission to make sure your voices are heard, because I know how important it is to keep the student body involved. Remember to vote Noah Wyman as your SGA vice president, and go Sharks. Now on to the presidential candidates.
Hi, my name is Sam Eisenberg. I am your current student government treasurer, and I am now running to be your next student government president. Throughout our time at Spanish River, I have demonstrated the determination and leadership skills necessary to succeed in this role. Being your treasurer this past year has allowed me to expand my knowledge through selling things like homecoming tickets, and has also helped me to lead other students throughout our school. In addition to my current role in student government, I am very involved in our school spirit, and I try to go to every activity and sports event there is. I've also been on the honor roll for the past 3 years that I've been at this school, and I intend to bring that same focus in representing all of you. I also feel as though my communication skills will help bring us forward as a school. I always listen to what you guys want and what will work to make anything possible. Most importantly, I care. I care about the students at the school and the school's future, and paired with my years of experience in leadership, I would do well in making the school better than it already is. This, along with my endless honesty and loyalty to you, are why I believe that I'm the best candidate for this position, and why you should vote for me, Sam Eisenberg, for your next SGA president.
Good morning, Sharks. My name is Alex Rosenthal, and I'm here today to give you 3 reasons why voting for me is the right choice. Reason number 1, I believe River sports, theater, art, and extracurricular organizations merit for greater support. One of my first projects as president would be to create a new system of attendance and affordability for games and events at our school to not only help those involved, but also us, the audience. Second, I believe that we as a school can support our community more. From our teachers to our coaches that have sacrificed so much for us, I believe that we need to implement a deal of programs if we're going to help the people who help us. Being there all day, at any time of day, the people who care so much for us deserve more. To conclude my candidacy, I will always be there for you, as simple as it is. Some people will never understand the true meaning behind a hug after a long day or a smile in the halls. Being the person I am, I will always be there to listen. I want to hear what you have to say. Let that be about how hard that test was or your opinion on the next Spirit Week. I'm the person that hears your thoughts on about how we as a school can improve, but as a family. You matter and your opinion matters. Don't choose someone who will make all decisions for you. Don't vote the person who will pick whatever their friends want them to choose. Choose someone who wants to be your spokesperson. Choose someone who cares about what you want. Choose me, Alex Rosenthal, for your next Student Council President.